Now, your first alert forecast with meteorologist Corey Thompson.
Good morning. Time now is 6:42, and I've been guessing the theme of the weather-wise question all week ahead of time.
Let's do it live.
We didn't talk about this, so we'll do it live.
Yeah, what do you think it might be today?
I'm going to guess, we usually tie it to the weather, so I'm going to say storms.
Same, yeah.
We'll give you most of the credit. It is about something to do with storms. It's about lightning.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think I get it.
I think so too. We'll give it to you. Now, the question is, and it's a little bit of a confusing word, and I'll try to walk you through it. How many gallons of gasoline would be the equivalent amount of energy contained in a lightning bolt? Is it 5, 22, 38, or 64? I think the faces at the news desk just turned to sadness after correctly guessing.
Chemistry kind of question.
It is a little bit of chemistry worked in, and admittedly I had to look it up. And this is a little bit estimated too, because lightning bolts can vary, but this is just kind of a fun way to look at it in terms of how much energy there is in a lightning bolt. In terms of lightning activity right now across eastern Iowa has become minimal compared to where it was earlier because we have the storms moving out. In fact, most of the area is dry, some areas clearing out of our clouds even, but some isolated showers and storms still developing in northeastern Washington County, right in the corner of Louisa County as well, popping up behind the main line of storms. And then the main line still pushing through southern Henry County, but areas around Mount Pleasant will be drying out very quickly too. Our view from our Vinton City Cam is of a cloudy sky, but no rain falling at this point. In fact, the pavement really pretty much dry in most cases at this hour. Temperatures in the 60s, dew points in the 60s as well. We're staying fairly consistent in that reading for now. But once the sun comes out and gets out from behind the clouds, we will see things warm up. We'll build up some more heat. We'll have humidity. We'll have some energy for additional potential storms later today, but they will be pretty widely scattered. Not like the solid line of stuff we saw this morning move through, gave us some pretty good rainfall across the area. We will see a dry period between these two potential rounds of storms. So expect things to be pretty warm by the time we get to this afternoon. Now, it's later this evening that we could see start to see some scattered stuff move into our northern zones north of Highway 20, but notice how widely scattered it is. It's not going to likely be a solid line of storms. The front moving through is relatively weak, so even by midnight tonight, still seeing isolated activity along it and pushing to the southeast. By tomorrow morning, likely dry again, and most of the day Saturday should be dry too. Looks like a pretty decent start to the weekend, if a little bit warm. The storms tonight, though, they do carry a slight risk for severe weather if and when they develop. Damaging wind and large hail will be the main threat there, so we'll be watching it closely as we go through the day and seeing how that threat evolves. Temperatures will be into the 80s today after the sun comes out, so give it a couple hours and then things will be warming up pretty quickly. 86 in Dubuque, 90 in Oskaloosa, a chance for a few storms late in the day as well. We do have a chance for some additional storm activity later this weekend too, so the Saturday where we will have dry conditions and a little bit of a northwest breeze, it's not enough to push our temperatures down that much. It's not until we get toward Sunday night into Monday when we could start to see things improving more. That's when our highs will drop toward the upper 70s to low 80s by then, with a very slim chance for a shower or storm by the time we get to Wednesday. A little bit of wind possibly on the backside of that storm system too, with highs staying in the low 80s. So the question, yes, it's Physics Friday apparently here, or chemistry end of the week, I don't know.
Corey's chemistry.
Which I was never an expert at, I will be fully admit on, so this was a little bit of research. How many gallons of gasoline would be the equivalent amount of energy contained in a lightning bolt? It's a shot in the dark.
Very interesting, but yeah, no idea. I'll go D64.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason I've been guessing themes is because I can usually get that right.
Yeah.
With these, I don't know. I'm going to say B22.
Again, total shot in the dark. You were on either side of it. The answer is about 38, but again, lightning bolts vary, so you could be right, depending on the lightning.
We'll take that win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But this was kind of an average amount thrown out there, and that's how sometimes people view energy and like how many, because it's something you can understand, right? You know what a gallon of gasoline gets in your car, and so you can kind of think of it that way. Other numbers have been like it powers an average American home for a month, it powers a 100-watt light bulb for 3 months or something like that. I've seen those numbers thrown around like that, but just tons of energy and lightning. Unfortunately, it lasts for just very small amounts of time, so it's hard to harness in terms of using it to power a home, for example.
We learned something new today.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Corey.
Yeah.